Episode 11. The ball HOH. What was that?
Ball HOH?
What the fuck's that?
Oh, rolling those balls up that ramp.
Oh.
It was the conclusion of that.
Oh, that fucking thing.
But
that was so annoying.
it opened with discussion and chat of the Hinky votes. Do you remember the Hinky votes that happened last week?
Yeah, Hinky vote is a very old school BB US concept, you know.
Because you've got these old school players
yeah,
in there
doing
bringing back the Hinky vote.
Yeah, bring back the Hinky vote. It didn't really go anywhere though, did it?
Well, it caused a bit of a rumble, didn't it? It was... Well, it was Danny that did it, as well as Enzo.
Yeah.
There was some sort of intention to turn this on Bailey and Devon.
Yeah.
It's a little bit underhand.
Well, that's Big Brother for you.
I suppose. Danny said she wanted to give Janelle a sympathy vote.
Oh.
Did she? I didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck about Janelle.
No, she's trying to pin it on someone else.
And stir up some craziness in the house.
Kaysar said, I've been hunted like a dog since I set foot in this house. I have to win.
He is like the Dark Knight, isn't he?
So dramatic. Fucking hell.
Bruce Wayne over here.
Calm down.
Nicole said that now Janelle was gone, she was able to play her game to the best of her ability. Isn't that a bit pathetic that if Janelle's present, you can't?
Yeah, and also, what about us viewers trying to watch a decent programme? Everyone hates you. I think just for entertainment-wise, you think, we better keep a couple of decent people in there that you want to watch.
Nicole going, Janelle's better entertainment than me, I better keep her.
This ball thing was annoying. Didn't you say it went on too long?
Any comp.
25 minutes.
Any comp in US Big Brother goes on for too long.
Imagine if you actually knew who won, which most people did, because it was rolled over literally from the previous episode, didn't it? So everyone watching, apart from us, knew who won. Imagine how boring that competition is when you actually know who won.
You mean live feeders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring as fuck.
Ian had brought the science of the competition, didn't he? And talked about the balance between friction and gravity that was required.
It's pretty cool.
David said, if you can't be a social beast, you've got to be a comp beast. He's neither. He is neither, is he?
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Exactly.
In fact, I'm not sure the lights are even on.
Poor David.
Yeah.
It is it's painful and it's embarrassing watching him play. I feel.
I feel like he would have been better off just being, wasn't that bad what happened to him last year, and then we'd never seen him again. Better for us.
Just
better
taking
for
it on
him.
the chin.
Yeah, because we would have felt sorry for him. But now it's like, hang on, maybe Jack and Jackson had a point. And that's not a good thing to think.
No, definitely not.
By the way, I want to clarify that was a joke. Ian said he wasn't bothered who won because he doesn't think he's a target. I thought, this could be dangerous.
When people start to say that and they show it, you start to think,
yeah, dangerous. Kevin said, I want to win this HOH and shake things up. I thought,
I thought, Kevin, you ain't going to win shit.
All you're going to do is mope round looking like a flea. Oh yeah, he won the veto, didn't he? He did that veto.
Yeah, but he doesn't come out as Anita Veto. Like, don't say it in the VT and not bring out the drag character.
Apparently he did it on live feed.
Well, why are they not putting it in the show?
Yeah, can someone send us that, please?
Yeah, please.
Because it's not game related. The only things you're allowed to see are related to the game.
Yeah, unless we want to fill a bit of story from a few weeks ago, in which case we'll Photoshop someone out.
Yeah, someone using the bidet.
It came down to Kaysar, David and Enzo.
Oh, also, I watched this episode live, and they had that advert.
It must have been nail biting.
They had the fucking... Kaysar was just about to get the ball in the hole, and they had that advert. Fuck knows.
Some sort of sun cream.
So about medical bills or something. And then you're like, I thought if Kaysar had actually won that HOH, they wouldn't have done that cliffhanger. I thought that cliffhanger was just to give you that final little bit of hope. And sure enough,
It's not.
Of course not. Kaysar said, I want to change the course of the game, and the only thing that stands in my way are 3 measly balls. And then Enzo said he'd been waiting for 10 years to win HOH.
So he didn't win an HOH before when he was in the house?
No.
He said, I want blood all over me. I want chaos. Did he say I could push a hole through this diary room wall now?
Did he?
I think so.
push a hole.
Yeah,
That doesn't
push
sound
a
right.
hole.
Push it. I punch it, maybe, but
maybe
push
you
it.
said punch, but I've written push. And I've
You
written
probably could. It's
res-
probably just made a fucking...
fiberboard.
Yeah.
I put restraining order for Enzo. Don't attack the fixtures and fittings, Enzo.
Yeah, that was a bit Dan
Oh.
Giesing when he said I want blood all over me.
And do you remember when immediately Kevin was like, "Oh, I think that I'm good with Enzo. Like, I don't think I'm a target."
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, "Bitch, Enzo does not give two shits about you." Like, Kevin tried to bring Enzo on side before. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Player pick for the POV. He was like, "If I shut up," he was like, "If I get the player pick, I'm picking Enzo." He's like, "If I pick you, will you save me?" He
yeah,
didn't.
that was it.
He didn't save him, did he?
Will you please play for me in the POV?
He didn't
No,
use
he didn't.
it.
No, he didn't use it.
No, because he didn't give a fuck.
Enzo's, if anything, looking for people of colour to put up on the block, isn't he? Let's be real.
Actually, evidence suggests.
Yeah. And then did I say this already? Kaysar said, "I don't feel good about the Enzo HOH, but they have to drag me out of here."
No, but I'm looking forward to seeing not Kenzo. What's it called? Kaysar dragged out of the house tonight.
Yeah, drugged
through the studio.
So then Cody came in to talk to Danny and was like, "Oh, so who did you get to do it with you? Who did you do it with?"
Oh,
the hinky vote.
But she's not telling Cody it was her.
No, but she'd asked Cody 2 days before to do it.
Oh,
he said
yeah.
no. Then she did it anyway, and then she tried to deny it was her. That's just a lot of extra gaming you don't need to be doing that makes you look shady.
You're right.
Isn't it? Why is she
too
doing
much.
that?
Dial it down, Danny.
Yeah, come on, Danny. Would Evil Dick do this? Methinks not. He'd just serve some cigarettes out on people.
But she did say, I don't know if this was to Cody, but she said she wants to break up Davon and Bailey. I don't know if she said that to Cody, maybe it was Diary Room. She wants to sort of break Bailey and Davon up and pick up whoever's left as a number for her alliance. What's she in? The what's it called? The committee? Is that what she's in?
Slick Six. Fuck no. Basically, everyone is together except Kevin isn't in it, Ian isn't in it, Kaysar
F
isn't in
supposedly
it.
isn't in it either.
She's in it. Oh yeah, there's one bit
the
she
bit where
ain't
she
in.
walked in.
She's in it.
Danny walked in and said something.
Oh yeah.
We'll come to that anyway.
She's in it. Basically, everyone is in something except Kaysar, Ian,
David,
and Kevin.
Enzo.
Oh yeah, David. I forgot
Not Enzo.
it was even there.
Why am I saying Enzo? Kevin, David, Kevin, and Ian are not really involved.
And Kaysar. Hold on, why don't they get together and try and make something happen?
The misfits. Gotta have the misfits.
So then, Davon was having a crying section about her daughter.
Yeah. I've literally written Dave on missing daughter section. That's all.
I've written Dave on boo woo section.
And then there was a trying to crack the hinky vote section too.
This pissed me off. Bailey was going,
she's crying about Janelle. She didn't care about Janelle.
Fuck Bailey. Do you remember I was on her? I was liking her again. No, the way she spoke to Kaysar in that episode I seen yesterday.
Oh, she's all shady with Kaysar.
She's such a cunt. Do you know, I should have known better than thinking anyone married to Swaggy C could be anything less than a cunt. I actually thought she was nice this year.
Yeah.
No. Shane, my girl Janelle, my friend Janelle. If she was your fucking friend, you'd be in an alliance with her.
Yeah.
You'd fight for her. You'd actually act like a friend would. You think me and Gaz would go in that house and be friends and not be in the same fucking line? Don't go, my girl Janelle. You ain't her girl. You're for Cody's bitch and Enzo's bitch and fucking Tyler's bitch. So fuck off. Oh yeah, but she was
right. She was really dismissive of Kaysar in that competition.
She was so rude. The way people talk to him really pisses me off. He is reality TV royalty, and she is just
the lower echelons of Big Brother society.
She's got that blood in the mouth thing, which is not even allowed to be shown anymore, and that's it. So then, Danny was still trying to push the hinky vote thing, and she said to Cody it was Day or Bay. And Cody said, "I think it was you."
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Was that a sort of, when you sort of pretend you're joking about it later, but you actually were trying to weed them out?
Yeah, and then Danny was going, "Oh, do you really believe that?" Oh. And then David come in, didn't he? And
yeah. And that's just like, David's acting weird thing, Cody said, right? He said it was raising flags. Cody kept saying everything was raising the flag for him.
Yeah. Cody went to David, "Why'd you vote the other way?" David went, "Which way?" And then he goes, vote out whoever it was.
He didn't know.
I know, but then David goes, "What? Who do you mean? Who did I vote for? Who did I vote?" David just acts like he's fucking lying. Why? Why is he acting like that?
He did vote Janelle out. I remember.
Every time someone asks him a question, he just like repeats back the question, like to play for time.
Piss people off.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, so did you do that? Yeah, I did do that. It's like, what the fuck? Just why is he so?
What is his social game?
Why is he such a weirdo? Why did they bring him back? I mean, I know why, but...
Redemption.
Weird guy. And then he just sits there, like, staring into space. Like, fuck. They were talking to Janelle about David.
I think he's a bit slow, maybe.
Janelle was just like, fucking guy, I couldn't work with him. Like, she said he's so green, he's such a rookie, blah, blah, blah.
Who said that?
And Janelle. Yeah, he's so green.
Is it the halal meat section?
What's this? Cody went up to Enzo and grasped about Danny, about the Hinky vote, and Enzo said, "I don't trust her." That was just a bit before the halal meat section.
Oh, Cody said to Enzo that Danny did a Hinky vote.
Yeah, or he thought she did, and Enzo said, "I don't trust her." So
Enzo don't trust anyone.
Nah.
Enzo's game is so kamikaze, and I was talking to my friend from work, Nathan, about this, who is a...
Shout out Nathan if you're listening.
He's a British Big Brother US long-term viewer, so he knows all the backstory.
Can he do this podcast?
Apart from he dropped out, I think, at like BB16, so he's not seen the more recent
Don't fucking blame him. I hear you.
Yeah, I said to him, like, well, all the people that are of interest in this season are all the old school people anyway.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Enzo's gameplay, and it's like he seems like he feels above the game. Like, he's not really willing to entertain the idea of gaming and stuff. It's just like, I'm going to do what I want, and that's how it's going to be, because I feel like this on a whim. Enzo, okay. Because Memphis is a bit like that as well. Oh, that's true.
Don't you remember when he won, he was just like, oh, fuck you guys. I'm
if
I want.
you don't feel safe, then you have to take the game into your own hands and play the safety suite.
37-year-old Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what Nicole Anthony said on this on the exit interview I listened to. She said, when Memphis told me to play in the safety suite, she said, about that. Yeah, she said, my dad always told me, you don't ever let a man tell you what to do. So that's why I didn't play in it. And I thought, well, how did that fucking work out for you? You got evicted. My dad always told me sage words.
Yeah, well, funny enough, you were doing what the man told you to do. In
that
very action.
The irony. Should we get some more wine?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be colder, because that last drop was a bit warm, wasn't it?
Oh, that's no good. Taste the difference.
Do you want me to just run to the kitchen and grab it?
Do you want to?
Yeah, if you don't mind filling.
What about my ear?
Do you need to tend to your ear?
No, I don't need to attend to it. I just need to just water my brain out. I tried blowing a hairdryer into it. I tried laying on my side. I tried Jack was hitting me around the head earlier.
I gave you ear drops.
Yeah, I had ear drops.
Olive oil strategy. Haven't tried that yet.
Olive oil. Oh yeah, we need to do that now.
Have you got olive oil at home?
No. Does fry light count? Just spray that in my fucking ear. It's only 2 calories per spray.
Not suitable for ears. Not for use. Is it oral health? That's not oral health, is it?
No.
Oral.
What is it?
Oral.
Ooh.
Oral health.
Ooh.
Because oral is your mouth, isn't it? But oral is your ear.
You tell me.
Try saying that after Prosecco.
I've not taught you any new words yet today.
No, there's a lot
It
last week.
was 4 last week.
One of them came up in my book I was reading, didn't it?
Oh yeah, what
was that?
Nadir.
Nadir, yeah, the Nadir.
Ooh.
What was the other one you said about Dan being at the forefront of arguments?
Vanguard. Oh, that was good. Stymied was one of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
Because I was trying to remember them to show off to Jack about it. I couldn't remember them all.
If only someone would edit together a best bits of BB and Blast at the end of the season.
We fell out with all the people who used to do the good technical stuff about.
Oh, it shouldn't have been so fucking annoying.
So, then we had this Dave On and Kaysar chat, which, little did you know, Janelle was sat in the middle.
Oh, yes.
So, Kaysar was explaining to Dave On about halal meat. What do you think about that?
What do I think about halal meat as a concept, or with the conversation?
The conversation.
Didn't he say it's the same as kosher, but the prayer is different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That was interesting.
He said, they were talking about religion in general, and Kaysar said, there's one God. It doesn't need to be a divisive thing. I just chose this vehicle instead of that one. And Davon said, it's